Hey, Ginny. Looks like we've had our first snowstorm of the year, huh, sweetie? Oh, look at you trying to go through the snow. Tiny little legs keep you up there. Got our first snowfall of the year. I mean, not like first like snowflakes, but like first accumulation. You know, this is actually kind of late for the first snowstorm of the year. Usually we get that snow in like late October, early November, and here we are, finally getting it. Let's check on the animals. I guess I'd say we've got about, I don't know, 4 inches maybe? Not too bad. Probably just about enough that I gotta do snow cleanup. Morning, geese. How's it going? Hey, Mr. Toby Dog. Oh, you are the happiest dog in the world. You love the snow. What I really want to see is how the cattle fared. So the last video you guys saw was actually yesterday, and I left them out, but I did get them down into this lower area. I gotta say, it looks like they're doing pretty good. Hey guys, looks like you found your hay. That's good to see. Yeah, you got into that bale. Good to see you there, Kurt. I mean, it's chilly, but it's not that chilly. It's like 25 degrees. So definitely not too cold for these guys. How's it going, Annabelle? They got plenty of hay to munch on. They probably drank down all their water from last night, so I'm gonna have to fill that up. Some folks say that they can eat snow, but I think it takes more calories to burn that snow into water, and it's actually a little bit less than ideal for them. Let's see what their water trough looks like. Yep, it's empty. Have to fill that up in a little bit. You know, Vermont, I think, is the snowiest state in America. It's not like the snowiest place in America, but if you look at state averages in terms of average snowfall, I think we're up there. And here in Peacham, Vermont, we're up there in terms of average snowfall for the state. Like, I don't know, it's like 120, 130 inches that we get each year. Usually have about, I don't know, 60 to 70 days each year with snowfall. The last couple of winters have been rather unsnowy winters and pretty warm, relatively speaking. I got a hunch that this year, even though it's starting late, is gonna be a bit of a humdinger. Aw. The one thing it does look like though is Anne of Green Gables isn't getting nearly as much hay as the rest of the cows. I think she's the lowest one in the pecking order, so I'm gonna help her out. Right now I have one bale feeder for the cows for their winter area that I'm gonna set up. I might end up doing a second one just so that Anne doesn't get bullied out and misses out on all the good food. Here you go, girl. You can share this with Toby Dog. Probably should have rolled this out, but I was afraid with all the snow. They destroyed this thing, I will say. Oh, you can see it. Anne's getting her hay, that's good. I'll make sure I give her a little more later today. How's it going, Pablo? What are you doing out here in the snow? I'm surprised you left the porch. Got your little heated cat house over there. Probably want me to feed you. So as you guys saw in the last video, I tried to get the geese to go into their winter home, but they weren't having it. And so this morning I'm gonna try to do something to coax them in there. Isn't that right, geese? Step one involves water placement. Whoa! I forgot that there's this swale here and it can get a little slippery. Oh boy. Toby was a little concerned about me there, as he should be. Get the snow shovel out here later today. Wow! It is so warm in here relative to everything else. What do you think, Toby? So I used 4-foot spacing, so I'm not too worried about snow weight. At a certain point, it just starts to slide off anyway. The bigger reason to get the snow off is let more light in here so it warms up. The plastic I used, it's called Sunmaster plastic. You can see the label right there. It's pretty good. I'm not sure if I'd use this again or just use the regular old clear stuff, but it's super strong. And it really lets most of the light through. Not all the light, but most of it. There we go. Feels brighter in here already. Now, ordinarily, I wouldn't put water in here. This is just gonna make it a mess. But as I start to train the birds to their new home, I'm gonna do it for a couple of days. Ginny, what are you doing up there? Oh, my poor little Gin. It's an interesting spot you chose to hang out. Come on, climb down. You want to stay up there. That's how you get out of the snow, huh? Okay. Watch out for that little divot. You can see the geese kind of like to nest right underneath the duck house. They could actually go inside their old house. But they like to stay outside for some reason. I don't even know why. You guys are so weird. I also need these feeders. I have a plan, you guys. Out you go, weird chickens. That wasn't part of the plan. That was just me letting those guys out because there's no reason to make them wait. Hydrant, don't fail me now. There we go. You can see the geese are starting to get curious with what I'm doing here. And now for step 2. Yeah, that's step 2. Now here comes step 3. Hey geese, you hungry? The quacken want to get out, but I got to do this first or else there'll be total chaos in the barnyard. All right, they took the bait. Now let's start moving them in. They're like, where'd my food go? Why are you taking my food? And I'm like, it's for your own good, knuckleheads. Pablo's like, what did they do to get these fancy digs? Now let's try to herd them in. Come on, geese. Come on, geese. Come on. Molly's out in front. I think she doesn't know what she got into. Come on, you guys. Well, apparently they don't want to go in, so I'm not going to force them in yet. Those geese. So yeah, I'm not going to force them in, so I'm just going to leave all the food and water in here today and see if they discover it. Because yeah, I really hope that they do. Release the Quacken! How's it going, duckery doos? Morning, chickens. Come on out. Chickens are not happy with the snow at all. You know, one of the reasons why I decided to raise ducks and geese is because they do so much better in the cold weather. I don't know if anybody's gonna discover their food and water today. So the forecast says we should have a few more hours of snowfall here today. I'm gonna head back inside before I start doing my snow removal. So I'll be back with you guys very soon. But what I'm gonna do is set this camera up right here to watch quietly and see if any of the birds decide to come into the new house. So let me know what I miss, okay guys? Gotta let it warm up if it's a cold one. The spot where I house the tractor right now is kind of less than ideal, but it's all I've got. It's the only spot in the barn that it'll fit. I'm hoping next year to build a barn that could house like our cars and tractor and be kind of like a garage barn, but that's probably a little ways off. So I have a rear mounted snow blower because it can connect to the PTO, which is the powerful turny thing that spins the snow blower. Ideally it would be on the front, but if it was on the front it wouldn't have nearly as much power as it does on the back. Let's fire it up. There it goes. Let's drop it down. Now I can control it with this little thing right here. It's kind of fun. It does give you a little bit of a neck ache. Still getting used to having that fence there. Ugh, that's not good. Yeah, this cattle area I don't know. Better make sure everything's clear because I'm clumsy as all get out with this thing. Oy vey. Yeah, I'm still learning and I'm a little out of practice with this thing. And there you have it. That is how I clear the snow here on the farm. All in all, it takes me, I don't know, 20 minutes, something like that. By the time I, get the tractor warmed up, get it out here, get it cleared. Way better than shoveling. It saves a lot of time. It's one of the reasons why I'm very grateful to have that tractor. And by the way, I really should say thank you to all of you because it's honestly money from things like YouTube that actually paid for that tractor. So yeah, I'm wicked grateful for that. Thank you. All right, let's check on our birds. I have a feeling that they haven't even remotely attempted to go in. Hey, Toby dog, how are the birds? Did they end up going in? No. Yeah, the cattle are the only ones that are moving around. Everybody else is hanging out in this area. Most of the chickens haven't even come out today. You guys, you know you have a nice warm house, right? It's like right there. I spent half the fall trying to build it for you. Ungrateful sons of guns. Even the ducks are staying inside. Or most of the ducks, I should say. What you doing in there, Rhode Island Red? Cattle look happy as can be. Hey, what's going on there, Usain Bolt? Parks and Recreation crew, can I convince you to go in? I guess not. I guess this situation just calls for more patience. I'll probably get their feed out here so they at least have some food to eat. They're not starving. It's so nice in here. What do you think, Toby? You want to come in here and take a nap with me? Don't eat the corn, though. I figure I might as well do this at least once before it gets disgusting with bird poop. Yeah, you care to join me, buddy? Yeah. Oh, he's so soft. I love you, pal. You're such a good doggy. You're such a good doggy. Look at that. It's Molly Barncat. She's such a good kitty cat. You guys are friends. Oh, yeah.